1990. And look who's burning. Oh. I can't even say what everybody what he said on the side.
What song did you have?
Terry Tate.
The Reebok linebacker?
No.
Who's Terry Tate?
You know, back in, I got to give a little soliloquy, a little small little blurb that, you know, in the late 80s, a lot of some of our R&B singers, they wanted to teach us responsibility through songs. And who could ever forget, for those of who are my age, babies are having babies. Yes, they are. We must be crazy.
I gotta find that song now. What is this?
To let our babies
What is
have babies. You don't know this song?
Terry Tate? What is this?
You don't know that song? And it's on iTunes.
I do not.
Babies are having babies. Yes, they are. We must be crazy.
Nah. If you put Terry Tate in on YouTube, you get Terry Tate offensive linebacker.
If you go to if you put in babies having babies.
Babies. I put babies. Hold on.
Babies having babies. Definitely, if you have iTunes, it'll pop up. There he is. There he is. And guess what? That was a toss-up. This was a toss-up. There was another one.
Who?
I think her name is Cheryl Pepsi Riley. Sherry Pepsi Riley. You don't remember? Thanks.
I remember. I just hated that nickname.
Thanks for my child. Oh. Hey, remember at the end of the song, she said, "Thanks for my child," and it went, na 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 na. Then the little baby coming at the end, gaga goo goo, some little foolishness. Hey, mommy, gaga goo goo. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm not accurate, but I know it's something like, "Thanks for my child." Gaga, mommy, goo goo.
Kirby, did you hear that? Did you hear him, Kirby? Oh my God.
Oh man.
My HBC alum is Howard alum and actor of The Boys and Avatar fame, Laz Alonso.
Oh.
Laz Alonso.
Yeah. Always wearing the greatest hip-hop shirts ever.
Yes. Laz is Woody. He lives in the dome. He lives in the dome that Sinbad, where Walter runs. And he listens to Walter. And he comes down the first time and he says, "Hey, Walter, can I get one of them Walter Oaks date packs?" And he looks at Robert and says, "See that man? He pounds him, gives him the Walter, he leaves." He comes back a second time and says, "Walter, my man." "Really?" He gives him another date pack. Woody comes down the third time. "God damn, Negro, what's going?"
Yeah. Hey, man.
Because it's one night. It's one. You remember, it happens. It's all one night, dog. It's like,
Man. Woody, like, "Hey, man. They don't call me Woody for nothing."
Hey, man. That's my. And the first time, he's like, "You see that? That's how you listen, Rob." The second time, it's like, "Oh, man." The third time, damn. Shit. So that's what I got.
You know what, man? This was so rough that I have none. I couldn't even use Debbie Allen this week, bro, because I felt like it was just too easy to say, girl, it was just too easy, bro. I gave Debbie Allen. I was like, Debbie Allen, you know what? You've done so much with A Different World. I'm giving you a break. I'm not gonna even bring you. And then I tried to come up with other people, bro, and it just fell flat on this episode. There's nothing wrong with the episode. It's just for this particular episode, it was like
there's so much you can do.
It was like you were with the. It was like you were with the HBCU thing. He just looks like, will you please put me down? Oh my God. That's what it is. That's exactly what he looks like, bro.
Oh my God.
Any nostalgia?
No, it's just I don't.
I actually do have nostalgia.
I don't. Okay.
But it's not with the main story. It's with that whole car thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
letting somebody else drive your car. So when there was a Philly Greek, I think the year this happened was the last year that we went to the Philly Greek, and I think after that it pretty much fizzled out. So first off, I told my frat brother, and I remember our boy Thad, frat brother Thad, chapter brother. He was with us too, and we had another frat chapter brother. I'm not gonna say his name because he the one who spent my car around. So yes. So first off, we get back. I said, hey, why don't y'all go grab some gas? I said, I'm going to go over here to the liquor store and get whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So they go get gas. And the first thing Thad says, he's like, bruh, this dude almost put diesel in your car. It's like, what? He was like, the only reason he didn't put diesel was because he pressed the unleaded button and it would not go through. That is the only reason. I was like, bruh, you literally almost killed my car, bruh. So that was number one. Number two, he drove because he didn't drink. So Dad and I were on the way to Philly, and we probably had gone through about a half of that half gallon. And, you start to doze off and, you kind of pass out a little bit. This is all I remember. The car is driving. I know he's driving fast. I know that. I can feel that. But I'm like, you know what? He's got control. And plus, I'm lit. I'm out. Yeah, I'm asleep. That's all good. About to sleep it off and start it up again. All I hear is tires screeching. And I can feel what it feels like the car is spinning. And I just remember I was asleep. I swear I was like this. And I remember opening my eyes. And when I opened my eyes, I could just see the car spinning on the highway. And I went like this. Because I didn't want to see. I said, I don't want to see what's going to happen, bro. I just remember going like this.
He's been around like Speed Racer. He's been around like Speed Racer in the Mach 5. I'm going to lay back and I'm not going to. If I'm going to die, I'm not going to see it.
You remember how, when, how, black women at the church, they like this. That's exactly how it was. I went like this. I'm not. I don't even want to see how this ends. We turn around. We end up putting the donut on. And who pulls up next to us on the side of the road?
Nothing has been said about. Hold on, how did we get the donut? When did we get the flat?
Oh yeah, we got the. Yeah, I'm sorry. The tire blew out. We put the donut on. You know, we were safe. We were like, you know what? Got the donut on. We're safe. Let's go finish off the trip. But who pulls up behind us?
So you pulled a Vanessa?
Yeah, basically, yes. That's exactly what we did. Yes.
You went on to Baltimore.
Yes. Had
With the
big fun. Yes. So
He
yes,
was like,
yes.
you got a donut. All right.
But bruh, let me tell you who pulls up to us. A huge truck. A new budding company called Fruitopia. And bruh, this person gets out, he's like, hey guys, y'all all right? Say, yeah, man. Hey, you want some drinks? Got a couple of Fruitopias. Yeah. He's tossing us Fruitopias. And we were like, thanks. It's like, all right. And we left. That's it.
Fruitopia. Oh my God.
And there is a mention of Fruitopia people. If you go back to the, if you go back to the It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown episode, you will hear Fruitopia in that episode.
You talked like Forrest Gump the way he did, and that's about that. And they gave us some Fruitopia.
Yeah.
It ended like a Boondocks episode.
Yeah.
Okay, and we drank Fruitopia.
Yeah.
That's it, pretty much.
I remember I had the strawberry. It was quite tasty, bro. It was quite tasty.
That's it. Yeah, that's about that. Oh my God, that's funny. I had car nostalgia, but I think I know I've said it. I've said that story before about you and Paul taking my car.
Oh,
And all I know is Paul coming back and saying, "Your car was taken, but it's here now." I was like,
that's about that.
I don't want to know. Oh, is it downstairs? Yes. All right. That's all we need. Let's leave it at that. I don't want to know what happened before. I don't know. I said my brother is alive and my car is downstairs. That's all I need to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want no story at all. I just know you're here. I can put you on a plane and my car is downstairs. That's all I need to know. I'm good. So hey man, as always, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed our first guest. Great having Blair on. And we will have him back. So until next week, as always at the Blacklog, peace. Oh, I can't do that because that is copywritten by the Soul Train Corporation. So I'm just going to say peace because I was about to say, My name's Rod. His name is Ryan. This is Kirby. Until next week. Later.